Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Donald. What to do with Solana now? Because Solana right now is under $10. So the question most of you are asking is probably, should I buy Solana under $10? So today we're going to take a look at that. We're going to take a look at the hacks that were happening around Solana, and we're going to take a look at whether Solana would actually rise again, because right now it's a really cheap price, but it was at an all-time high of around $260. So it's quite a big drop now that it's under $10. So if you want to get answers to your question, should you buy now, this video is going to provide those answers. Other than that, guys, please smash the like and subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm before we get started, because it's always good to tip before you eat. Other than that, guys, let's jump right on in. So before we get into the technical analysis of asking ourselves whether Solana is a good buy, I want to talk about this Raydium hack, because 2 weeks ago a hacker stole around $2.2 million worth of crypto. 1.6 million of that is in Solana tokens, and the hacker seemed to have pulled it off with the protocol owner's own private keys. How that happened, we still don't know yet. And to be completely transparent, I made a video on Raydium a while ago, and if you took that advice, I'm sorry, that wasn't good advice. But I always tell you guys to do your own research. Right now though, it is very concerning to see that we have centralized owners having the keys to the vault. That is risky. And since Raydium got hacked, they obviously did not do the due diligence to mitigate that risk, so Raydium completely lost my trust. I don't have any trust in Raydium anymore. And guys, this is one of Solana's biggest DeFi protocols, and for them to be hacked, that is not good for Solana. Also, after FTX's collapse, it was found that the private keys to Serum that was founded by Sam Bankman-Fried was actually housed in FTX, and Serum was basically integrated with every major Solana DeFi project, including Raydium. So Solana, Raydium, Serum, those were a lot of coins, projects that were really shoved down my throat by one of my mentors, and thank God I didn't buy any of them. I only bought a little bit of Solana, but not enough to completely blow me out of the water, like $1,000 worth of Solana, which I sold for tax harvesting reasons. Which leads me to this advice. Only buy something if you have done the due diligence, if you have done the research. Don't just buy just because some YouTuber says to buy it. Though I don't think I've ever said buy Raydium, but you gotta go look back at that video. At any rate, make sure you do the research and see how you feel about the project. This might change as time goes on, just like how my feelings towards Ethereum change. And if you want to know why they change, check out this video right here. It's gonna be a good watch. Right now, my entire game is literally centered around 3 cryptos, and that is Bitcoin, Chainlink, and surprisingly Theta. And that's just because I see the vision of where they are going. So really, when you're picking crypto, make sure you see the vision, and if you're risk adverse like me, make sure you pick something that is not very new, like Solana or Raydium or Serum. Make sure to pick something that had lasting point, like Bitcoin. Bitcoin's been around for a long time. So has Theta, and so has Link. So that's just a piece of advice that I want to give to you, just in case you're new to this and are kind of confused and lost and wondering how you're gonna pick cryptos. So Solana under $10. This is gonna be the meat of today's video, because Solana has shed 94% of its value since the start of 2022. The last time Sol traded for this much was in February of 2021, right before they skyrocketed in price. The biggest reason for the price of Solana right now is largely contributed by the fallout of SBF, Alameda, and FTX, because hate to say it, they were one of the biggest faces of Solana. In addition, 2 of Solana's biggest and most popular NFT projects, DeGods and Utes, are now looking to move off of Solana and bridge into other blockchains. So DeGods is moving to Ethereum, and Utes is moving to Polygon with the backing of Polygon themselves. And this is a really smart move, because there's a bigger audience out there on Ethereum and Polygon. And as business, it's just expanding your business, trying to reach different audiences. And right now, Sol doesn't look good. It's getting killed right now. So it looks like the perfect time to expand. The ability to trade on Ethereum and Polygon will likely drive more revenue for the owners. So this is basically a no-brainer. If it was me, I'd do this too. The unfortunate thing is that for Solana themselves, this is going to bring down liquidity. Now, before we get into the TA, I just really want to answer the question, will Solana rise again? And that answer to that is, it really depends, because the first round around, it really came to the backing of SBF and FTX that led to the meteoric rise of Solana. I mean, if there is big VC money that would want to replay that play again, then it might happen that Sol might see another meteoric rise again. But I think that right now people are much more prudent and more careful around Solana because of what happened with SBF and FTX. It was just bad press. What I'm really looking for is I'm gonna see how Helium plays out on Sol. And if you don't know what Helium is, make sure to watch this video here because they're in the game of doing decentralized Wi-Fi, right? And they recently moved to the Solana blockchain to make it more efficient for them. So my hopes is that if Helium and decentralized Wi-Fi blows up and they are on Solana, then if they blow up, Solana will likely blow up, right? And if that happens, then we can see the price of Solana rise like a rocket again. So before we dig into the TA, just something unrelated. This is a project I've been working on, reader.otakuweebcloset.com. So if you guys read manga or manhwa or into anime or that stuff, feel free to use this site that I made. This might have a token related to it at some point because it's gonna be the first Web3 manga manhwa related reader that I'm making, that I'm working on right now. So we'll see where things go. But this is still in beta. If you want to check it out, you can feel free to check it out and join our Discord to let me know if you have any ideas that you want implemented. So this is gonna be pure TA, and we have our charts from before Sol took a nosedive. So you can see here that I already have lines drawn out, right? And I said before that the next level that I'm really looking for Sol to fall is, believe it or not, 340. Because what's scary about Sol is that you see this big red that you see when FTX really tanked. Yeah, this is because there was really no stoppage here, right? As easy as it just flew up, as easy as it fall down. And that's what happened. And since we saw consolidation here around these price levels, what do you see? Same kind of consolidation around these price levels here. So when it falls, I might see it stop at around this point, 760. Let's just say 750 to 760, right? So that's where it stopped, right? Over here, it went all the way down to around that level. This is just the big ass wick, and it climbed all the way up, and now it's at this point again. But things don't look good. I mean, the macros in the economy does not look good, and this is a very weak consolidation. It didn't have time here. There was time here. It was consolidating in this level. Just not a lot of time was spent here. So I can easily see it just fall down to here, which was the next peak that we saw right here at 488. But the next point where we actually see consolidation after this point was right here around this $3 mark. So that's why I said around 343 is where it'll fall. After that, if it continues to fall, you could see this big green candle that just flew up for Solana. If this breaks, if we break the support for this, we'll see support here at 217 because there was price history here, there was consolidation here. So that's what I see next for Solana. So I think what a lot of people don't see when they're shilling Solana, like they're talking about the fundamentals are good, you know, there's still volume. Well, the fact is that we are in a recession and people are scared, especially what happened with all these bankruptcies, Celsius, Voyager, FTX, and there's some funny things that we're hearing from Binance. So right now, cash is king and we still think that there's still some room to fall. So right now, I'd rather just wait, see what happens. If Solana drops to $3, maybe we'll pick up some more. But even now, with Bitcoin and everything, there's not a lot of price action. It's been trading sideways for months now, and we can expect that going into 2023 as well. So with that said, what you want to do is really up to you. Just make sure to do your own research and do your due diligence before aping into any coins right now, because it's never smart to buy into a falling knife, and that is exactly what Solana is right now. Other than that, guys, that's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe button and check out our other videos on cryptocurrencies and passive income. And with that said, remember guys, to continue working, continue building, and continue inspiring. I'll see you next time.